I think a lot of us are losing the plot.
Oh, that hook is so bad. Boomin just dropped the worst album of the year with his brand new project, A Futuristic Summer.
I cut it off immediately, never to return to it. Reasonable. Now, I'm not saying that I won't.
What up, what up? I'm JMIKE. I did the biggest record of Nicki Minaj's career, the biggest record of Kehlani's career. Normally, I would brag about all these big pop songs that I did, but for context, I did this single for Roscoe Dash. I did this joint for Travis Porter. And I did this song for Future, Young Jeezy, and T.I. So trust me, I know this era inside and out. I'm seeing a lot of bloggers getting this wrong and telling us what's good, but they weren't a part of it. They weren't outside for it. And this ain't even about good or bad. Half of the records from that era weren't even that good, if we keeping it real. But they had a vibe, a feeling. Metro just gave us a perfect timepiece. If you played this in 2008 or 2009, you wouldn't even know the difference. That's art. This is the same as a great director making a perfect period film, where the cars, the clothes, the neighborhood all takes you back. And this project took me back to my HBCU days, wearing the jerseys, having a good time. Here's the thing y'all don't seem to get. The most important music in history wasn't made for the masses. It was made for the people inside the culture. Blues, Baltimore club, rap, all came from black folks trying to have a good time and escape the harshness of life once the music cut off. None of it was made to chart. It was made to survive. Billboard was never the goal, but feeling something was. Metro just tapped into that same DNA. He made an album for Atlanta, for his hood, for the people that light up when they press play. That niche music matters. The kind that builds a city identity, not the homogenized internet songs you've been spoon-fed by algorithms. So when I see those bloggers on TikTok and Twitter just dismissing this music, it shows. Here's a secret to why this was even allowed to happen in the first place. Metro's last album had 5 Billboard Top 10 Hot 100 hits, including a nuke like that went #1 and Stop Time started the whole Kendrick and Drake beef. And here's the part they don't tell you. When you do that for the label, when you hand them a moment that changes the culture, but also makes them millions, you earn a blank check. No pushback, no second guessing. Next time you turn in an album, you can do whatever you want. That's why this feels so good. That's why this feels so pure. He's playing with house money. And instead of chasing that next internet safe hit that would have had everybody raving because it would have been so easy to do, he used this to give back to the people that built Atlantic Sound in the first place. Speaking of giving back, look, I ain't from the A. If you ain't got no pictures like this, if your trips to Atlanta only consist of you going to a basketball or football game, if you'd have made money in the A, but you ain't never stepped foot in Ebenezer Baptist Church or walked through that Dr. King foyer, Metro brought back the feel, the slang, the beats that raised the whole city. He brought the big stars together with the heroes that built Atlantic Sound but got left behind when music changed. That's cultural stewardship. This music is for the jersey and headband era, 25 to 35, for your boys in college drinking Hypnotic, for an era that deserves to be remembered. You can't measure that on a blogger scorecard. You measure it in the way of hood parties that night, the way a city smiles when it hears itself again in the mainstream. Metro didn't just drop an album. He brought his culture back home on the label's dime.